Hello everybody, welcome back. This is part 3 of my supplement series, and today we're diving into what I call the cellular engine room, your mitochondria. We're talking mitochondria and motion today, because if you're into endurance, energy, recovery, or aging, well, this is where the magic happens. The supplements we're covering today are all about ATP production, fat oxidation, and making your body more efficient at the cellular level. Basically, everything your body does when it's working hard and trying to bounce back. And hey, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear what's worked for you, what you're experimenting with, or what you're curious about. The YouTube algorithm loves comments, and it's one of the best ways to help this channel grow and reach more longevity-focused runners like you. If you've enjoyed this series so far, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and let's dig into the science and the stack. PQQ, mitochondrial biogenesis. Energy metabolism, cellular protection. Let's start with PQQ. PQQ is a compound that supports mitochondrial biogenesis, which, just like it sounds, is the creation of new mitochondria. In multiple studies, PQQ has been shown to increase mitochondrial number and function, and to support enzymes that reduce oxidative stress inside cells. One human trial even found it improved energy and sleep quality in people with high fatigue levels. Why try it? If you're over 40, training hard, or dealing with fatigue or recovery issues, more functional mitochondria means more stable energy and better adaptation. I take 20 milligrams per day, paired with CoQ10, to support the energy chain from start to finish. I covered CoQ10 back in part 1 of this series if you want a deeper dive. It's not a stimulant, you don't feel it the way you feel caffeine, but over time it feels like more available energy during long runs and better bounce back the next day. Cordyceps, VO2 max, oxygen use, mitochondrial ATP production. Next up is Cordyceps Militaris, a medicinal mushroom that's been used in traditional medicine for centuries. But what got my attention is the modern research, showing it can improve VO2 max, fatigue resistance, and oxygen utilization. It also contains cordycepin, a compound that may activate AMPK, mimicking some of the metabolic effects of fasting or caloric restriction. That's why it's interesting not just for endurance, but also for longevity. Why try it? If you're looking to improve aerobic efficiency, reduce time to fatigue, or support energy recovery, Cordyceps is a natural tool worth considering. I take 1 gram daily, usually mid-morning or before a long aerobic effort. For me, it helps sustain output and tightens my recovery window. Last, but definitely not least, is Acetyl L-Carnitine, ALCAR. This one's been in my stack for a long time, because it plays a critical role in fat oxidation and mitochondrial energy. ALCAR helps shuttle long-chain fatty acids into the mitochondria to be burned for fuel. It also crosses the blood-brain barrier and supports the production of acetylcholine, which helps with mental clarity and neuromuscular coordination. There's also research suggesting it helps with mood, alertness, and even age-related cognitive decline, especially during periods of stress or low energy. Why try it? If you're training fasted, aiming for metabolic flexibility, or just want support for both brain and body, ALCAR delivers. I take 1 gram in the morning, either with my protein shake or solo before runs. It helps me lock in mentally and improve endurance without extra carbs. Before we wrap, let's talk real life. Not every supplement is right for everyone. For example, I'm a former smoker and I have COPD. Vitamin A gets a lot of love for lung health, immune function, even cell repair. But in high doses, it's actually been linked to higher risks of lung problems in people with a smoking history, even years after quitting. So before I added it to my stack, I talked to my doctor. For me, it was a maybe. We looked at my labs, discussed the risks, and made an informed call. This isn't a prescription. It's a conversation about what's possible when you combine science, consistency, and curiosity. And yeah, someone who finds self-experimentation oddly fascinating. Be smart, be curious, ask questions, know your body. So there you have it. PQQ, Cordyceps, and ALCAR. They're not miracle pills, but they support the engine inside the engine, your mitochondria. And that engine powers your runs, your recovery, and your aging process. This is the kind of long-term work that doesn't just help your next PR. It helps you run strong in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. It's been a blast putting this 3-part series together. Thanks for coming along for the ride. If you've got questions, experiences, or things that have worked for you, drop a comment. I'd love to hear what you're using and why. And if you're into performance, longevity, and human optimization, subscribe because there's more coming. Until next time, train long, age well.